Yeah. It's too far away. is full. Sung sung. Go for victory.
Talk to me! Keep it real! Yo!
Thank you.
Welcome to Ratchet. Hope you're looking for work. Yo! Be good. Yo! Hey, how you doing? Keep it real. Oh, do I have a deal for you? For real. Time is money, friend. Have a good one. I'm out. Time is money, friend. Hurry back!
I am honored. Till next we meet.
I got what you need. Be good. Hey, how you doing? Keep it real. Time is money, friend. Have a good one. What's up? Be good. What's up, yo?
Be good. Today's the day. The police are gonna knock on my door and say, the jig's up, my friend. You had a good run, Cargos, but the jig is up. You can't be playing games and building a community and be able to support yourself doing that. Like, you know. Sorry, my friend. The jig is up. You had a good run, and they're gonna haul me away. But the day has not come. Cheese a slice? No, cheese and rice, man. Action Cam, Mandy with the zoomed in game. What's up? Rip, you goes with the Prime as well. Thank you guys. What a stream. What a community, man. You love to see it. Everybody's so nice. 3 days underscore with the tier 1 as well. Thank you for the 3 months, my friend.
Talk to me.
I'll raise a pumpkin spice back.
Hurry back. I got what you need.
No more cheese and rice emote. Yeah. That's how you know you're an OG Caligula, you remember that. The real OGs remember the back of the box emote too. We had a good run with that one, but most people didn't understand what it even was. They just thought we were weird. Back of the box is pretty good though. Maybe it'll make a return someday. Hype train going. Hang on, I got this. Yo, shit, man. Yo, one go move. Thank you very much for the tier 1 as well. Big fan of your channel. I actually lurk in your stream quite a bit because, like, a lot of times I'm playing offline. I should probably say something. It's kind of a dick move that I haven't said anything. But I play offline a lot, and your stream is on at the perfect time, like while I'm playing. I appreciate it, man. Let's try to kill this thing real quick. Okay, one down. Oh my god, dude. You guys, man. What has gotten into you guys? Insane, man. Oh my god. 20, Nick? Bro, 20? Dude. Yeah, man. I just dropped 20 subs. Thank you very much, brother. You'll love to see it. It's been an absolute pleasure just hanging out with you guys for the past year. It's been freaking great, man. I'll forever remember the hardcore community and everything. Everything it's done for me. Holy shit, 11%. There it is. A little bit low there. Probably shouldn't get that low, right? Probably shouldn't get that. Probably should buy food. Probably should get bandages better than wool. Yo, thanks again, Nicholas. Everybody, all the subs. One go move. We're not doing anything special. We're just playing the game. Yo, Fecal Flapjacks with the Prime as well. What a name. Subs, man. This is what happens when Grays raids, I swear. It brings in the amazing vibes for sure. I need to think what questing will be like on Hellfire for TBC launch. You have a couple different options though, right? So if Hellfire is, you know, a total layered, buggy clown fiesta, what you can do, and this is a strat people have done on private servers, is they pretty much go straight to Zangarmarsh. So if you go straight to Zangarmarsh, you'll be fighting harder mobs, higher level. You might want to like alter your talents. Maybe if you're Warlock, get some more points in suppression. Depends on how much hit you have, but depends on your spec as well. But you can go right Zangarmarsh, or maybe some of the other zones too. Maybe they're too high. I don't know. But you can go Zangarmarsh, or you can just hop right into the dungeons if it's really bad, you know, just to get some safety. Are you rocking a Speedo in-game? It looks like it. I actually am wearing pants, but they match my, it looks like I'm wearing gym shorts. Looks like I'm wearing, like, Costco gym shorts. No, it looks like it, though. I don't look very good. I am using the Barbaric Cloth Vest. My gear is pretty horrible. Yo, this dropped for me, though. But this isn't that great either. 6 stam, 15 spirit. Again, we're not working with much over here. This character isn't exactly stacked. Yo, I recall quest mobs running out in Zangarmarsh as well, unless you get stuck in some instances that may be a plan for some. Gotcha. Man, Rip Grays. Can't believe Zug for Days is down. He was playing all last night, man. We were talking in Discord, chilling, like hanging out. Just like chilling in streams, talking about the future. We both put in, you know, 4 or 5 hours last night playing. Now he's dead. Good luck on the lock. If I'm not going to raid or arena, just BGs and 5-mans. What do you think is the best tank, DPS, healer? Just BGs. If I'm not going to raid or arena, just BGs and 5-mans. Honestly, it doesn't matter. I think everything's good in BGs and 5-mans. I mean, Fury Warrior would be still... I mean, Fury Warrior is just kind of weak in general. I mean, you could play something like an Ellie Shaman or something, right? And get a little spicy with it, or like a Destro Warlock or something that really does well in the BGs. Like, if you're going to BG, just pick something that's super fun to play in BGs where you just blow someone up. That'd be pretty fun. Hunters are pretty sick in the BGs. Like, they... you know... They're a bit weak on the PvP side in certain respects, but in BGs, I don't think nobody is gonna call you an idiot for saying Hunters pump in BGs. They do. Just sit from 41 yards away and just pump like a gas station. Putting down frost traps, slowing everybody. Hunters ripping BGs, OP. Yeah. Gray's sucks up too hard. Yeah, Gray's just died a minute ago, yo. You hate to see it. Okay. What are we gonna do now? Should we do something spicy? I feel like it's time. Just a little bit spicy. I'm not dying. Don't worry. But let's see what we can do. We need to go to Booty Bay. Panther Mastery, Shadowmaw Panthers, Raptor Mastery. I don't know. Let's go do this ground gall quest while we think about it. Defensive ground gall. Duos are a lock tomorrow. Yup. Solar run's dead. A lot of people are excited for the duo though, so that's nice. Would you be up for dual spec in TBC? I polled you guys on that last week, I think, and most of you wanted dual spec. Here, let's do a poll. That's interesting. That's content. Let's see what you guys think about this. Dual spec TBC. Let's see what the chat thinks about this. I'll give you my 2 cents on it and you start voting on it. There's the straw poll. Here's my thing about dual spec. This is what concerns me about dual spec. On one hand, private servers like Endless, and I want to say almost most TBC private servers, correct me if I'm wrong here, if there's any TBCers in the house, they can share their feedback. Most TBC servers have some form of dual spec. You can either pay for it, or like Endless, for example, you can just go to their site, and you can, like, it's a little bit scuffed how you do it. You hit dual spec, then you like log out, log back in, and then you have the other talents on. And it doesn't destroy the game immediately. It's not like the end of the world. It's not the apocalypse. Like, the game survives. People play the game. It's fine. It's not as big of a deal as some people might think. But here's my problem with dual spec. I just personally like the idea of being known as a specialist of a spec, right? I like being able to build a reputation as a resto shaman, or a elemental shaman, or a
Don't waste my time.
disc priest, or a shadow priest, or a feral druid. And if everybody is able to have their cake and eat it too, and respec, it's not even the gold cost. The gold cost isn't too high in TBC. It's more just annoying to have to go and respec and change your bars around and do all this that prevents people from doing it. But if people are able to do it completely freely with no barrier, I think you lose a good amount of that. Because it's like, oh, you need a tank? Oh, let me just dual spec real quick. Instead of having to go find, a tank or something like that. I think being able to be a specialist and to be known for being like an expert at one spec or something is a cool thing. It makes the world like richer. I'm scared of that going away. Oh my god, yo, today's stream is insanity. Are you kidding me right now? Great Wizard X. Yo, it always makes me. Are you kidding me right now? Great Wizard X. Yo, it makes me so happy that like I can be on good terms and call like big brain PvPers and people who play the game in a different way friends, man. Great Wizard is a monstrous PvPer. He has such an amazing mind for the game. Mage player, he has some of the best PvP compilations on YouTube, and he truly loves Classic. I asked him the other day like how he feels about TBC, PvP, and he was saying, I like Classic more, and it almost takes balls to say that, I swear. Or, sorry if that's you know what I mean, right? Because most people, you know, you don't really see a lot of people going to bat for vanilla PvP. You really don't. People, like, what's trendy right now is to shit on vanilla and be like, yo, TBC waiting. Like, vanilla is not much to do. He loves vanilla WoW PvP. And highlights how fun and intricate it can be. Just that you see how quick he is with the grenades and the PvP. Oh, thank you for the raid, man. Thank you for sharing the community. Great Wizard. Let me shout him out, man. Great Wizard X. If you're looking for awesome PvP content, definitely go check him out. And for those of you on YouTube, you've probably watched his videos. You may not realize it. If you type Great Wizard into YouTube, you'll put the dots there. You'll connect the dots. I appreciate you, man. It's good to see you still pumping classic content and like just being passionate about the game. This week was AD weekend, and I went from neutral to exalted, 0 to hero in 3 days. A couple hours, wow. You're Alliance though, right? There's no way you can do that on Horde. You'll respec all the time if you have money anyways. Big swipe from spec identity, true. 100% cargo's red. I side more with ATTF fighter. You want multiple roles, level characters each. I say yes because I want to raid Demonology, but there's no way I want to respec every time I go to the arena. Yeah. Respec dilutes the pool of players to choose from. That's my take on it. What you say, respec is also taking away the spec identity. It's just systems that make the game what it is today in retail garbage. Or just ask Dungeon Flag. Dungeon say it doesn't take away from the game. Add dual spec, they say. Add transmog, they say. Let me think of the one thing that would. All right, what is the number one thing in your mind? Like if you had to put your hand, if you had to choose one, because there's many things people don't enjoy about the game. There's many people things to enjoy. What was one thing, if you had to only choose one thing that you wish never happened? Oh wow. Personally, I don't know what mine is actually. You know what it might be actually? For me, this is how you know I'm a leveling Andy. Yo, Bluck Knight, thank you for the 5. Really appreciate it, man. I think this might be it. I'm not sure. Like, don't hold me to this, but this is my first thought. This is how you know I'm a leveling Andy, man. I swear. Would be... Ooh, it's the hot take, maybe. Death Knights and... Or maybe more so, the idea of getting free levels. Of being able to start a character at a high level. Like, throwing away the leveling experience and giving people a high level character base. It really bothered me, dude. And, like, I think in the past, I wasn't able to, like, understand why. It's because I always treasured that experience and, like, that rite of passage of, like, yeah, oh, you want to play endgame content? Man, you gotta go through the suck. You gotta embrace the suck. You gotta level up, and you gotta, like, go through this rite of passage. You can't just get in there like that. You know, it's gonna take a while. And, like, you wanted new players coming to the game to kind of go through that, too.
What is it?
Yeah, I feel you. Like, the class is alright. Like, just the name of it. Ideally, I guess, in my own selfish parallel universe, they would have had Death Knights, but it would have been a non-hero class that you could have just started at level 1, you know? And, like, yeah, sure, they would have existed, but it would have been, like, level 1, no free levels. Yeah, you needed a 60, but any kind of free levels that were just given to the player, I don't know, it kind of bothers me a lot. Yeah. Let me see what you guys had to say, though. Transmog, Cross Realm, shared servers, 100% Transmog, Ruined Talent Trees. That's another one too. Yeah, when they made it so there's only a couple. Yo, isn't the system for talents way better? Does anybody play retail here? Like, do you guys like the retail talent system more than this? I love these talents. Every spec, every class, the talents are sick, bro. There's some that are a little underwhelming for sure, but it amazes me that to this day you can still take a look at this and not have all the answers, you know? Whether you play the game in solo, duo, leveling, rating, PvP, it actually matters. The talents... Vanilla WoW would not be Vanilla WoW without these talents, man. These talents are so huge. I'm actually like madly in love with the old school talent system. Not even just vanilla. Like, TBC honestly like continues down this vein, and honestly it cleans up some of the talents in TBC, I think, to an extent. Like, do people really like the retail one? It feels like in the retail one they have like 4 options and you just choose like one of each tier. So it feels like a little bit less customizable as opposed to having like a whole ton of points that you like distribute it with like a fine-tooth comb, you know? Let me see. Hate retail talents. But a lot of these people, a lot of us don't play retail though. Is there anybody here who actually just plays retail mainly? Because my PvP and PvP, I guess I prefer modern ones because it sets me back in classic. There's 3 in each tier. Well, what is the defense for the retail talents? I've been on retail, but the old talents are boss. Like, I wonder why they even got rid of these. Did they think it was too clunky or something? When did they get rid of them? Was it? Oh, you know what? I think it was Wrath, wasn't it?
What's beyond your mind?
Still like they drop 5 points to make corruption instant. Still though, there's still some kind of beauty in it though, man, because you know not everybody does that, right? Like while you're leveling, some people, like you could pick any talent here and we could have a discussion about it legitimately. Like corruption, right? You might think this is the most table stakes talent, you get it every single time. There are some people who just go 1 point corruption to bring it down to the global cooldown speed because it's 2-second base, right? 1 point will bring it to 1.6, and they feel it's better because they're just going to stay stationary and cast that corruption, and they think making it instant, you're just losing value on that remainder of the global cooldown. You're gonna have to eat the 1.5 seconds anyway. And then there's some people, most people I think are probably like, yeah, there's so much value in instant cast, you can move, there's no pushback, etc., etc. But even the most like basic talent, you can talk about for a long time. I think Kevin Jordan made these. I think. Talent trees were removed in the mop pre-patch. Oh. So Wrath had talents just like these again? I'm sorry, it's a bit blurry for me. Will this be your main GC? It's possible, man. It's possible. I think it's Cardinals Blizz is all about appealing to the casual child. These talent trees have so much brainstorming and invest in the 2021 generation of the retail. Yeah, there's probably some truth in that. Wrath talents were sick. Wrath had the same talents, got out the same 2, but instead of yo, Titan's Grip was Wrath, right? I remember, anybody remember being so hyped for Titan's Grip? I actually was like foaming from the mouth. I played Warrior, because it was Wrath and Titan's Grip, right? I actually played Warrior right when Titan's Grip came out. I swear to God, I was off tank in this guild Lemmings, and then their main tank just left a guild randomly, and I was randomly thrusted into the position of main tank. And never had anybody do it before, and I had sick gear, bro. When Ulduar was out, I had like, you remember they had those sites where you could compare the gear versus everybody else on the server? I swear I had. Yeah, man, I had like the sickest gear with Titan Grip. It was so fun. Titan Grip was dual wield 2-handers. You can dual wield 2-handers. I was so hyped when they announced it.
Cast that yet.
Yo, Waits in Warcraft, thank you for the prime, my friend. TBC are open for fresh servers or not, or maybe the option for both. I think there's gonna be both, man. Honestly, I can't think of it. If they're gonna do TBC, they're gonna do both, man. They're just gonna do both. Ooh, 7 stamina ring. I hate Titan's Grip. Why is that?
What are you looking for?
Problem is that a lot of stuff in the old... Oh, also exotic pets? Ooh, that's Wrath right there. Taming Devil Sores, taming the Spirit Beast. Man, Wrath was pretty fun. For the first time recently, we've been talking about Wrath on stream, and for the first time, I've been actually trying, like, really thinking about it. And there really was a lot of fun stuff in Wrath, I have to say. Think they'll time gate T5 at launch? What do you guys think? I think they should, yeah. I mean, anything to just, oh, dude. Nice boots as well. Very nice. I think they should, because... Does anybody think Kara, Mags, and Gruels is going to be not enough content? That's a lot, bro. That's a lot to do for a while, man. I mean, you can get alts up to in that time. You know, that's the whole Abyss grind. That's, like, for a lot of people, the most fun part. Stretch that out. If you had to, like, poll people and ask them what the most exciting part of a server life cycle is, I'm pretty sure, like, 90% of people are just going to say that initial pre-Abyss push on a fresh server is the most exciting part. Nothing like it. You know, just extend that a little bit. Yeah, because apparently Tier 5 is available on launch. It's locked, but I don't know exactly how it works. You have to do Kara, and then you have to do some other shit, and it's locked behind some stuff, but you can get to it if you know how to navigate the attunements well. And then what is it? In order to do SSC, you need to do TK, or is it the reverse? In order to do TK, you need to do SSC. All of that's apparently there on launch if it was exactly like how it was back in the day. I was the other way. Got you. What realms do you play on? I'm on Bloodsail right now. That's where the NA folks in the hardcore community are. We're on Bloodsail Buccaneers. I forgot which headphones you use. Which version you use again? I use the HyperX Cloud Wireless. I really definitely recommend them. They have good battery life. They're actually very reasonable priced. They're like $150. They're comfortable. Decent battery life. Not as long as they say. It's about 10 hours. But 10 hours is fine. You just plug it in after. I love all the HyperX stuff. It'd be like the dream sponsor for me. HyperX sponsorship. It'd be pure like symbiosis. I would shield their products so hard. And you would feel amazing about it because their products are actually super hot fire. And people would be loving it. Be getting sick peripherals. All decked out in HyperX. One day. Took my first care report last night. Guild leader got Atiesh. Grats. You think they will patch the hole in the back of Kara? Patch the hole in the back of Kara? What do you mean by that? Patch the hole in the back of Kara. I do not know what that is. Exalted on both fashions to enter. Okay, I need to kill these ogres over here. What class are you running for TBC? I'll likely run Undead Warlock. We'll see how it goes. If there's a fresh, most likely I'm gonna roll Undead Warlock. If there's no fresh, I'll probably roll this guy Undead Warlock. It pains me a bit because a part of me thinks maybe I will like PV and TBC. And then I have an Orc Warlock on Scarum in raid gear with a decent amount of gold, you know, with Black Book. That's the thing that's the juiciest. Because I was thinking of raiding as the Felguard spec, Soul Link Felguard. We did this Warlock deep dive, months ago with this guy Fiery Wind and Crix, like Monster Brain Theory Crafter, and his whole point, his like TLDR, the one point he wanted to push as a Warlock on that show, as his main takeaway, was that Warlocks can raid as other specs. You don't have to go like the standard Shadow Fire, Shadow Destro, whatever they call it. Especially early, you can go Affliction for hit, you can go Felguard spec, and you can be serviceable damage and utility for gold. And I asked him with a straight face, I was like, bro, you're telling me that I can raid as SL with a Chad Felguard and do big damage and do more AoE damage than the regular Warlocks? I was like, yup. I was like, wow, that sounds like a great time, especially if you're playing on a PvP server, right? Because the normal Warlock raiding spec, you're gonna get gobbled up like a snack by just other classes, you know, hunters and stuff out in the open world. If you're Soul Link and you have a Felguard out, I mean, that's fine. You can always Feldom out, you know, a Fel Hunter if you need, depending on who you're fighting. But you could still have some fun in World PvP with the Felguard too. Terra has a small hidden full troll village in the library hidden out of bounds. Bullshit. Hold up. Terra has a hidden troll village in the library hidden out of bounds. That's insane if that's true. I gotta see it. Check it out. Yeah. That's kind of insane, dude. Thoughts on Affliction versus Demo while leveling a lock? Yeah, so I'm gonna come out with this eventually. If you look right now on YouTube for guides about leveling Warlock, they're gonna tell you to drain tank 60 to 70. That's it. They're gonna tell you to drain tank. Now, I disagree. I tried it myself. I started testing just on a little, you know, just the Mangos repack thing, right? So I don't know if the values are 100% spot on, but I tried leveling myself, and I tried out all the specs, all the different rotations. I tried UA. I thought UA might be nutty. I thought, like, a part of me was trying to justify using Felguard, because I think the Felguard looks like the coolest pet in the game, right? He's cleaves, intercept. He's the coolest pet, man. So I was thinking to myself, okay, Gargers, you're just trying to justify using Felguard. I'm telling you, I'm pretty sure it's the best way to level it. It does like over 40% of your damage. It scales with everything. It feels so good playing with Felguard. It feels so much better on the mana. Your damage is way higher. You're not going as much.
Been watching your HC streams for quite a while and decided it was time to toss a $. Thanks for the killer entertainment you've given this community. Thanks, brother. Keep on keeping on.
Yo, Joshua, man, that's super nice of you to say, man. Thank you for the 10. I appreciate the feedback, man. It helps keep me going, keep me motivated and stuff. It's good to know it's helping people and people are having fun with it.
What do you reply?
Much appreciated, brother. I've been listening to so many Cargos vids that my inner dialogue is now Cargos. Oh, does anybody, any TBC Warlocks out there feel me on this, though? Doesn't the Felguard feel so nice? It was honestly night and day. It wasn't even close. I tried drain tanking. I tried putting up UA. UA was doing the least damage out of all my dots. How does that even make sense? I swear, I'm pretty sure like Immolate and stuff was doing more damage than UA. And I was putting it on like first. I was starting with Immolate. I mean, with UA and the other dots, thinking that it was going to be the best thing ever. The Felguard is so good. Felguard dies in 2 AoEs. I was main Warlock and honestly Demo out of leveling is useless. Really? I don't know, man. I mean, yeah, I'm not 100% sure. Felguard dies in 2 AoEs. It does have avoidance and stuff, and like if you're really good at the pet micro, maybe you can avoid it. But yeah, I'm talking about leveling for sure. I mean, that's the one that I tried myself. It wasn't even close. I tried leveling with UA versus Felguard. Felguard. Just try it yourself. Make a repack, play on it, report back your findings. Oh, you go Affliction, Ruin, Destro for leveling. So you're saying you don't even touch Demo? But are you so you're drain tanking with a suck and alpha? That's your preferred method for leveling TBC? I'd have to see you do it, man, because it felt night and day. Felguard felt so damn good. Felguard is like having a free raid Bis vanilla arms warrior at your back and call. It's only minor exaggeration. And the cool thing about Felguard, I think I found a nice rotation for him. Where, so you take off taunt, you don't put taunt on autocast, you put cleave on autocast. So here's the thing about the Felguard cleave. It's not like cleave. It's not cleave. It's cleave, but it's not cleave. So cleave for warriors, it's like a heroic strike. It queues up with your next auto, and then it does damage to other. And it does have the same icon, and it is called cleave, but it's not really cleave because it's its own separate independent attack. So that's the only thing you keep on autocast on the Felguard, and then you just intercept manually. That's like a charge in, and then you can use you don't need the taunt at all because it does so much damage, and then you're able to keep the mana up. And the cool thing about Warlocks in TBC is if you tap, it gives your pet mana. If you take mana feed, you only need 1 point in it though. You can put 2 points if you want, but I think you only need 1. And that way your Fel Hunter, your Felguard will never have mana issues. He's going to pump like a gas station. You can literally kill 3 mobs and have it be mana sustainable for the most part. Chat on is the frames. If you type exclamation UI, there should be a video, but it's meat plates. What talents are you using? I'm standard Affliction Drain Tank spec right now. Nothing too spicy. Gonna get Dark Pack soon, which is pretty bog. I love TBC Destro. That's what I'm going to level as, to be honest. It's just fun, and Soul Leech provides plenty of self-regen. Hey, go for it. So this guy that I respect his opinion a lot is Icy Fresh 420. He comes in Twitch chat. He streams TBC. He's on the Endless server. Big man here. A lot of people know him. I played him a couple times too. He's a beast. He came in here the other day and he was saying, man, you should try Destro in Arena. And he was serious. He said it can actually kind of work. It's not, you know, like tier 1, but it can actually bump. It was the first time I ever heard somebody defending Destro in PvP, and that was pretty cool. TBC Ret Paladin is dead? No, my friend. It's actually the strongest spec of the Paladins, some might say. I mean, Prot's in a good place too, but gun to your head if you had to choose one. A lot of people will say Ret is in the best spot. There's some amazing combos for Ret. Tier 1 comps. Most notably, Resto Shaman, Ret Pally. Cactus Pally, that's what they call it, because you can't touch it or else you'll be pricked. And then in PvE, they actually provide quite a bit of utility, and this Judgment of Wisdom is the main one, which I guess any Paladin can do. But there's also something else about Pallies. I have to check my slides. There's Judgment of Wisdom, and there's... someone's gonna know it. They have something else that they bring too. But yeah, Red Pally, pretty decent. Who's gonna say it? Oh, you steal their wings? Yeah, spell stealing a Pally wings is pretty sick. Pretty sure. Or Bloodlust. You won't get enough points for the Felguard at 50, so until 50 you go Athlete the usual way. Oh, yeah, no, so we're on the same page. Yeah, so you use Felguard while leveling then. Yeah, no, you drain tank through the vanilla levels for sure. Just, you know, Succubus and all that, but once you can get the Felguard. Crusader Strike refreshes all seals on the target. That can't be that good though. I mean, you pretty much keep the judgments going non-stop. Yo, there's something else about Red Pally. Nobody knows. Hold up, let me check this. You go DCTV. Red Pally has some other utility, I swear. Okay, Red Pally. I think it's Crusader, maybe. Dude. Okay, yeah, so I guess you need 2 Pallies, because I think it's Judgment of the Crusader. In addition to the normal effect, your Judgment of the Crusader spell will also increase the critical strike chance of all attacks made against the target by 1%, and there's 3 points. So I think Ret Pally gives you 3% crit for the raid. So I guess you need 2 Pallies. You actually need a Holy Pally for Judgment of Wisdom then, huh? Oh, we just came to a realization here, because people were saying Holy Pally is in the weakest spot. You could have 2 Ret Pallies, I guess, and one Judge's Wisdom, one Judge's Crusader, though. You could do it that way. They're probably going to be 1 Holy Pally, though. One of each is meta? I see. 3 Pallies for the 3 buffs. But is it usually 1 prot, right? Oh wait, you could just run 1 prot Pally to Judge Wisdom, though. Yeah, you could run 1 prot Pally to Judge Wisdom, then 1 Ret. So there may not even be a Holy spot then. What's the 3rd buff you need? Holy Pally for tank heals. Tank healing machine. Because Holy Pally isn't hitting boss and refreshing seals is easy. Gotcha. Need King's Wisdom, Might, and Salvation. King's Wisdom, Might, and Salvation. That would make sense. The only one is... No, I guess you do need Might. Because Might affects Hunters now. You know one thing that's so hyped about TBC, guys? You never have to wonder, guys, if something is RAP or if it's AP. How nice is that? It's always gonna be both for you. Like, so all the hunters out there, just what was that? Oh my God, mad people subbed on YouTube. Yo, thanks guys. Pushing towards 100K this year. Hopefully we can get it. That'd be huge. Get that little plaque. You guys all subbed at once, man. Thank you very much. Yeah, if you have a second to sub for maybe some of you guys on Twitch don't know about my YouTube channel. I have a YouTube channel. I've been in the YouTube game for a minute. Holy Pally is the best. You need target heal. Holy Might and Wisdom. Oh yeah, but what was I saying? So yeah, Might affects hunters, pretty much everything. Anything that gives attack power affects hunters. So sick. Hey, what's up, Travis? Good to see you. Did you play with that config file for the foliage? I did. Yep. Yep, I have a guide on it. Like, we tried to push the settings past the max limit on the sliders by using the console and manipulating the config file a little bit. Yep. Okay, we need some brutes, then we're done. There's one. I follow you on both Twitch and YouTube. Love your guys, too. Thanks, man. I got some more coming. Warlock leveling guide coming soon. You need to give Locke salvation or they cannot do anything in raid? Yeah. So that's the bad news about a Locke. You know how Locks get, a threat dump, guys? Did you guys hear this? For those of you not play Locke, you probably heard this, but didn't know much about it, right? Locks get a threat dump. Locks get a threat dump. Yes, they do. And it is very important. It is something that you absolutely use, and it's amazing. But it's on a 5-minute cooldown. How scuffed is that? And it requires a shard. It's huge, but it's a 5-minute cooldown, and it requires a shard. Soul shard. And, you know, some of you Locks out there might be thinking, oh man, I can't wait for TBC. You know, threat's gonna be so much more chill. Apparently it's not like that at all. Apparently you're still like Omega threat capped. And it sucks basically equally as much in TBC. Even with Salvation. Even with Soul Shatter. Threat is like a massive pain point. So that feels pretty bad, but yeah, it only reduces threat 50%. Like Warlock so much you made another one. Yo, what's up, Dive? Good to see you, man. The leader of the Warlock Discord's here, guys. Dive, the author of the Drain Tank, man. The absolute legend. Hey, sorry we're not using the Succubus. We were in a really dangerous area a second ago. I've been using the Succubus mainly though. I was getting triggered watching seeing the Voidwalker. But we are playing hardcore Dive, so the Voidwalker actually gets a little bit better. Because if we're trying to play like super safe and you have 1 life, just having the shield is... You can't beat it, right? Yo, actually Dive, you're here, right? Dive is gonna know this. I haven't read your guide in a while. When you have the Gravestone 357 Magnum, otherwise known as the Gravestone 50 cal, otherwise known as the Gravestone Railgun, the Gravestone WMD, there's many endearing names. When you have this, generally, you're wanding till 38, right? 38 is when you start draining over wand. I don't know if you remember for your guy. Nice, 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 nice. Well, unless you're low health, you need health, right? That's a bit. Right now I needed health, but... Gotcha, gotcha. So 38 is the breakpoint. I can't wait for rank 2 Siphon, man. It's gonna be so nice. Rank 2 Siphon. Soul Shards still affecting full effect? Yeah, it's really, really depressing, man. Yeah, Soul Shards. But Bricks made a sick video. He was telling me this tip. You can go to Zangarmarsh, and right by the, you know, the pipe in Zangarmarsh, you swim down into the dungeons. There's a bunch of little piranhas all around there, right? And if you downrank your Shadow Bolt and use like the demon armor, not the fell armor, so you get some HP regeneration, you can get like 40 shards in 10 minutes. So it's not as bad as you might think. Getting shards pretty quick. That's one of his secret spots. He made a video on it. All credit goes to him for figuring that out. In raw DPS, the equal out at 38, but in terms of HPS, MPS, I don't remember which is better. It's cool to see you in here, though. The author of the Drain Tank, guys. Succubus Drain Tank meta. This dude is like the kid who asked the teacher if there's homework for the weekend. Who, me? Bro, I was a bad student, man. I was like C's get degrees. I've always felt like I had, you know, undiagnosed ADHD or something. We got through it though. Every day. I'm so happy that I'm no longer in the schooling chapter of my life. It's so nice. Distant memory. Yo, Carlos, I feel like you just started this tune the other day. I feel like such a slow leveler. Any big leveling tips for speed in general? One thing that's like been trending in my mind recently, if you're a mana user, is it's okay to drink. That's been like the guiding light. You know, there are different variations of your rotation, so like you can optimize your rotation for like sustain, right? So like that you don't have to drink much. And that was something that I got fixated on in the past. Like, okay, you need to optimize the rotation so you never have to drink. You're always on uptime. It's okay to drink, especially if you're around on the 5 levels, like 5, 15, 25, 35, and you get max strength water. Especially, it's almost like a power spike when you get access to the new water, right? So you can alter your rotation so that you just burn through your mana real quick. And because, you know, mages have always done this, but even for other classes as well. It's okay to just drink. Just kill something super fast and drink. So that's one little tip. If you're playing melee, just weapons, man. It's all about the weapons. All about the weapons. You never feel nostalgic about college? I feel like I should be more. I'm more nostalgic about high school than college. I mean, that's not true. It's different. I mean... Nah, I am nostalgic about college, for sure. I'll never forget, some of you might have had a similar experience. I went to a school, Quinnipiac University. It was kind of like a C's get degree school. It's a solid school. All that stuff, you know, they're in Connecticut. That's where I went at start. My wife went to Clarkson, which is upstate New York. And, you know, it was like a long distance type of thing for like the first year. And then we actually applied to the same schools and got into the same schools and then actually transferred. Like, that never happens, you know? It never works out. But it actually worked out for us. We transferred. And that was pretty hype. Getting together. We went to Temple in Philly.
What brings you here?
That was pretty hype. Getting our first apartment and stuff, you know, everybody goes through it. Playing husband and wife and stuff. What is the camera option? It's called the action camera, my friend. Upstate New York, born and raised? Oh yeah, whereabouts? You know about like Clarkson, Potsdam, all that area? How was Temple? Thought about going to Temple? Yo, Temple's good. Temple is good. It's a good school. They've like expanded their kingdom a lot because they're in North Philly, which is like super rough. That's the downside about Temple. It's super rough. Like, it's basically the most ghetto place you've ever been. And I've seen, you know, probably the roughest place I've ever lived was North Philly. Even more so than where I am right now. Even more so than Yonkers. North Philly is rough, man. It is ratchet, my friend. It is actually dangerous, man. Like, there's like gunshots, robberies on the absolutely regular. You hear them, you know, it's almost dystopic looking back on it. Some of these house parties you go to, like, you're just walking through. It literally looks like Fallout. You know, like broken glass bottles, all this stuff. But there is nicest parts too. I'm not trying to like say Temple's bad. I'm just saying North Philly is rough as a whole. But the Temple areas are pretty clean, and they have like their own Temple Pt.4 and fresh meat. You know, like, it's a great school, man. I enjoyed my time there. Did you ever? Yeah, I did. Yeah. Wolfberg, you on that good juju today? I'm feeling good today. It's been a hell of a stream. I appreciate so much the support, guys, tuning in. Love the community. It's a good time to be a WoW fan, right? BlizzCon coming, TBC coming, probably. Even if everything goes to shit, we have hardcore, right? Which is so nice. It never used to be like that. Always have hardcore to fall back to. My brother's doing his graduate work at Temple. Nice. Nice, man. AC fills that void for real. It really does, though. This experience is always, you know, it's community run. There's nothing that can scuff it. It's literally ours, you know? Play it whenever you want. And honestly, because some of you right now probably are working, or you just don't have time to, like, play hardcore. And I don't mean this type of hardcore. I mean, like, play, like, a lot. Like, play, like, really sweaty. The hardcore leveling challenge in community is literally so perfect for people who don't have that much time to play, but they can still clock in a little bit of time and feel like they're still part of, like, a WoW community, you know? That's not me, because I'm, like, literally full-time Andy, and it's just, I live a bizarre life where we stream and do all this, but I'm saying, like, imagine if you're just working, you have to go on business trips, you just don't have that much time, you know, to play. Hardcore is perfect. Because if you just level by yourself and there's no plan, there's no goal, there's no community, there's no Discord server, there's no absolute chat, none of that, you'd almost feel like you're kind of wasting time, you know? You'd be like, what am I doing? I'm just, like, leveling by myself right now. I really hope my guild survives until TBC announcement. We have to cancel a couple of raid days. Yeah, people are saying Nax is really very challenging for the guilds. The full-time HC must be tough though, especially if you have a few bad runs. For sure, for sure. No, it can be 100%. What were you doing before Classic came out? Playing BFA? Before Classic came out, I was just hyping up Classic, playing in private servers. I mean, I played some of Legion and stuff. I think we were playing Legion when the Classic hype was coming, right? And I made some guides and did some stuff on the arena there. One of the things that was, like, successful for my channel years ago was I was one of the first people that was playing the melee survival hunter, figuring out the spec, because it was a really weird spec when it first came out, right? With the caltrops and the whole playstyle of, like, shooting that harpoon and pulling yourself. So I made some guides on survival hunter and was streaming some arenas and stuff. That was before Classic. Stuff in your room. Display in the background looks sweet. Yo, thanks, man. Yeah, Winky came over this past weekend, by the way. I don't know if you guys know who Winky is. Runs F's in the chat. Got to hang out with him and his wife, or his significant other. I met Mr. F's in the chat in person. It was pretty hype. He is insane at Smash. He's basically a pro at Smash. He's not lying. He's basically a professional Super Smash player. Melee. I did pretty good against him. I almost won when we were playing the N64 version, but he was laughing at me because I played items and I don't know, meta. This guy has a custom GameCube. He has, like, little dongles on his GameCube remote. He has, like, multiple GameCubes, multiple, like, memory cards. He showed up with, like, a Halo 3 backpack. Remember those ones that had, like, the GameCube in it? Everything was, like, super squared away. When you play somebody really good at Melee, you actually cannot interact with them. They're too strong. He was playing Falco. I couldn't even touch him, man, honestly. I killed him, like, once, and he killed me, like, 5 times. Yeah, Winky is, like, a pro Smash player.
Fresh meat.
Is that Witcher 3 in the background? Yep, that's Witcher 3, yep. Good eye, good eye. Everyone boost, and you guys are boosting like crazy. Honestly, there's not even that much of a point, though. I mean, I appreciate it, guys. It's just 800k. It's gonna take like a month to get that. And apparently it doesn't do much. We'll see. You use the cannibalize eat drink macro? I should, but the thing is, Dive, I'm kind of too cheap, Dive. I kind of don't want to burn through my food like that. Like, because I cannibalize a lot, and a lot of times you just cannibalize when you're, because it deals about, it's 35% healing, right? Plus you get a little bit just from the passive regen and your demon armor. So usually if you're missing like 45%, 50%, I'll use cannibalize just to weave it in there. Like, you don't necessarily always need to eat or drink when you use it, you know? But yeah, sometimes you do. Smash Melee Esports? Oh yeah, Smash is an insane community. Kind of similar to the hardcore community in a lot of ways. You use unit scan. Yes, no, my unit scan came good to go with all the all the mobs added to it. Some people were saying that they downloaded unit scan and it didn't have it all there. I would say just try a different version of the add-on. That's what I would say.
Talk to me.
There's 2 documentaries that are hours long. Yeah, it's called,
You be careful, man.
yeah, I know what you're talking about, man. Yep. Have you ever done a room tour? I probably will at 100K. The milestone on YouTube. Hopefully we get it for TBC.
What be on your mind?
This is a good grinding store. My favorite is the water LD item because they drop free water. True. And I think the water they drop is 800, right? Let me see how much this one goes for. Oh. Oh, this heals for way more water, though. That's the only thing. I don't the ones at the island heal you for like 852 or something? I got the bougie water, the top shelf, the moonberry juice, the pH balanced, the Voss water. The water LEs are beefy, though. Yeah. True. Mount soon. But you're not wrong. You are not wrong.
That's still recharging.
Does the HC community have a lot of people who do HC but don't stream it? Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Well, I think maybe even most people just record it. They don't stream it.
What can I help you with?
They just record it. Okay. Spend her a little
Farewell.
bit. Which one? 37. Mastery. I hate doing this Panther Mastery quest. Finding those Invis Panthers is such a pain in the ass. Let's go to Swamp. Let's try to get some superior healing potions, man. Yeah, let's go to Swamp. We'll get the flight path there, try to get potions, maybe kill some stuff. I love that zone anyway. Maybe we'll switch it up. Even if you don't record, you can still have fun without it getting verified. True. Not wrong. Is TBC Classic even a thing? Like, I heard about it, but is it going to happen? So BlizzCon Line is coming in a few days. On the 19th through the 21st will be BlizzCon. We're going to do a whole viewing party for it and stuff. You guys are all invited if you want to come hang out in the Discord and just watch it happen in real time. And everybody has their fingers crossed. Just patiently waiting for it so we can get some more color on Legacy. Wow. All signs point towards yes. Talked about it earlier on stream. There might be some new people here, so I'll mention it again. The BlizzCon bundle that you can, like the optional bundle that you can buy, has the TBC pet. The TBC Collector's Edition pet is included in the BlizzCon bundle this year. So another tinfoil hat, you know, sign that TBC is coming as well. Seems pretty random, right? Put in the TBC Collector Edition pet. Out of all the pets, they remastered it. Pretty sure it's coming. Swamp Storm too. Oh yeah, and my herbalism is looking so good. Check it out, Phil. Oh fuck. Oh fuck, dude. Oh, I messed up, man. I probably wasted like 20 skill points. It's a 225. There's an herb trainer in Gromgal. I forgot to talk to him. Oh no. All those herbs I've been looting. Oh, you hate to see it, bro. I probably could have been like 245 right now. Damn. Let me go talk to him real quick. How's the farm? The farm's going good. I haven't been able to spend too much time up there recently. It's slow. Moving slow, but it's good. The trainer for artisan herbalism in Gromwell. Yeah, exactly. I just forgot to talk to him. I was too goldfish mode. PVC mobile. WoW Classic Immortal. Bro, did they just cancel Immortal? What happened to it? Shouldn't it have been out by now? I think they just canceled it. I'm excited for Diablo though, it's just me. I know you guys are pretty hesitant, but as I said it a million times, I love the art style of Diablo so much. It's that dark, gritty feel. It makes it feel... I'm just happy there's still people that work for Blizzard that have that taste in art style. I'm not trying to be disrespectful to like the more like cutesy art as well, because that's another type of thing. But I was starting to think that Blizzard just didn't have that in them anymore. But they do have a team working on that old school, like, gothic, medieval, dark, edgy, gritty style of game. It just shows that their company's still capable of it. P4 hype. Yeah, man. I'm hyped for it. Has a lot of MMO qualities to it, more so than D3, so that'll be pretty cool.
That's
You scary for 2021? I assume you're up at the farm this weekend. Actually, no. Winky came over with his significant other. We chilled, had dinner. My wife met his significant other. We were playing Smash, got some pizza, hanging out. And it was my wife's birthday as well, so we had kind of like a birthday. And we didn't go up there. Okay, where's this herb guy? Trade goods. Hidden drip. Stable master. Where is this herbalist? Maybe in this tower? Ooh, cloth and leather armor. Whoa, this guy has a dress? I'm buying it. Bro, that looks so much better. I lose 4 stamp, 2 intellect though. Damn.
Strength.
It's not even a dress, man. Pet trainer. Hey, does anybody know where the herbalism guy's here? Hunter trainer. Oh, there it is. I see it. Oh, the pot. Gotcha. Hopefully he trains into 300. Happy B-Day, Miss Scars. Thanks, man.
Troll hall.
Yeah, she's 1 year younger than me. So, like, she's 29. You know, she's been giving me hell about it, saying I'm all boomer, I'm all ate up, washed up over the hill. She's relishing in this final year of her 20s. Our style's a lot like D2. Yeah, I really should give that game a chance someday. I'm just like a goldfish man. I can just play one thing, you know. It's tough for me to play other games. I'm like all in on one game usually. I don't know how people do it. They just play like 4 or 5 games at the same time. It's insane. Are you and your wife the same age? Yeah, like 1 year off. Yo, second trimester though, starting as of this week. Like as of today, second trimester with the baby. That's crazy. Apparently it's the size of a peach now. You got her with the 30s or the new 20s? Yeah, that's what I'm believing. That's the propaganda I'm believing right now. I just hope, you know, we're all probably on 120. We'll be alright. How far did you get with Cyberpunk? I almost completely beat it, man. I mean, I was a few levels from absolute level cap. Beat pretty much all of the quests. There was some quests, but they were like really low level left. That was it. I feel like there wasn't much left to do. I was already like super one-shotting everything. I got that amazing sniper rifle. Got the power rifle. It was fun. I had some good times playing it. It probably provided me with like 100 hours of enjoyment. So, you know, it can't be all that bad, but at the same time,
I got you. Who's got diagram yet?
it was pretty bad at the same time. For the amount of time it's been in development, for the reputation of CD Projekt Red, it was a very like bare bones type of game. A lot of people say it has less functionality than even the old school GTA games that we used to play back in the day. You know, it really didn't have much. The AI was pretty much non-existent. The police AI, non-existent. And the ultimate problem, just to summarize my thoughts on it, is they just made it too easy. They didn't tune it right. To the point that if you watch anybody play Cyberpunk, they feel like they broke the game. And feel good for a little bit. You're like, damn, I'm a big brain. Look at my build. My build is pumping, dude. I'm killing. I'm one-shotting stuff. I know how to. I know how to build a character, patting yourself on the back. But then you realize everybody is just one-shotting everything. So at that point, and here's the thing that I think would have fixed the game a bit. Can you explain why they do this? Some games do this. I think Witcher does this too. You know how you can just change the difficulty on the fly? You should be able to do that. Why do they make? Why do they do that? So if you're having a problem with a boss or something, you can just make it easy on the fly, and it doesn't really change anything. Shouldn't it be? If you start off on a super hard mode, it stays that way. And if you want to do it on an easier mode, you have to restart and do it on the easy mode. But I played it on the hardest settings from the beginning. But apparently at any given time, if you get stuck, you just move the slider down and make it easy. That, like, kind of messes with the immersion for me as well. You know, you want to take pride in being able to play the game on the hardest difficulty. It was like Halo. You can't change the difficulty on Halo. Wait, maybe you can. No, I'm pretty sure you can't, though, because, you know, it shows, like, a legendary icon, like that alien head with the cross, if you beat a level with legendary. I like that system. That system is good. It shows that you did it. Well, yeah. You see how they did it with Halo, though? When they just, you beat one stage on legendary, and then it shows it as an icon. Yeah, it takes away from the integrity of the game. Yeah, it would have been cool if you start on the hardest difficulty, you're just stuck there, unless you want to start over. Have you ever played Conan Exiles? I never played it. Oh, thanks for the congrats. But I watched Stino play it, and it actually was super fun. It was the type of game like I was thinking to myself, man, in another life I would play that game. It looks really fun. Conan Exiles. I don't know why nobody plays it, or really not many people have heard of it. It looks awesome. Well, just don't change the difficulty if you want it hard. It's true, but it kind of like devalues your incentive to want to beat it on hard, right? You want to play it on hard and have that sense of achievement, like, I did it, you know? If it's super difficulty, you can just change it at any given point, and there's really no consequence to changing it. Like, it's the exact same thing, it's just like way easier on the fly. And the damage kind of scales with the difficulty, too. I don't know, man. It's Cyberpunk.
Fresh meat.
The Golden Child, CD Projekt Red. Alright, I'm in Dustwood. I'm surrounded. I'm deep in Alliance territory here. Stitch is gonna be on the road. Although I'm probably high level than Stitch is now, right? 7. Watcher's on the road. Watcher Bacchus. Let's be very careful.
It's too far away.
I'm sure there's some kind of achievement system, right? There was, but I don't think it didn't give me really that many achievements or accolades for being on the hardest difficulty. I was kind of like hoping, like, hopefully I get some kind of achievement for beating it on hard mode. Yeah, I don't think I got anything. I don't think you get anything. The only achievement I got from beating the whole thing on hard was, oh, you completed the story. It wasn't like you completed it on the hardest difficulty or anything. I didn't change the difficulty at all. It was just on the hardest one the whole time, and I don't think I got out the hardest achievement. Rip Crash Prince, true man. Dead to the hands of Stalvan. Conan Exiles is great, however, like most survival games, playing on an official is a gamble. How much you can play with. I kind of just wish Conan Exiles was good. Oh, I like the art style, the animations of the combat with the It's weird that it's a server that keeps restarting, right? And there's only like 25 people on the server at a time. It's just a MMO. Damn, look, you should pen out the levels. Remember back when your Hunter dying at 35 was like the pinnacle? Yeah, man. We do 2 levels a day. Ooh, Briarthorn. Actually, Briarthorn is still giving me skill ups, so I have to do like this. We do 2 levels a day. We can make it to 60 before BlizzCon. See, I play like shit when I'm streaming, though. I just can't help it, man. I'm so distracted. We're talking about so much. Can't focus on anything. Alright. I always wonder how you level so fast, and then I remember you made the guide for classic leveling. Yeah, I mean, I'm not Tactics Law or Tommy Salami, but definitely not my first character. I appreciate it. Do you think Fresh CBC will be erased to Elemental Plateau for that juicy free farm? A bit, but I feel like Elemental Plateau is going to get outclassed. Like, usually these open world farms in the 2021 dripping and sweat meta, they're going to be outclassed. There's going to be like some like Skolamans 1 pull, or like Stratholme 1 pull, or something insane, man. That just farming regularly is going to... Oh, yeah. That's Dark Track. There's a guard on it. Go this way is what we do. Conan Exiles has a freeform building system. I gotcha. Yeah, it looked really fun watching Dino play it. It's our highest level death was with Grace. We died at 48 2 weeks ago or something to Overlord Maltorius in Searing Gorge. Alright. Almost through it. Into the dual wielding troll wheel, one of the most fun hardcore ones ever. Characters after this. Maybe, man. I don't know. The thing is, the classes that trolls shine on in TBC. I mean, I guess I wouldn't have to necessarily play these in TBC. It would just be for the fun of it. Troll Warrior looks sick. But Berserking is not that great. Berserking is not that great. It's good on Mage, because Mages can't be Orc or anything, right? Like, it's kind of like all they have on the PvE side if you're trying to lower Mage, but... The Troll Warriors, they look amazing, though. Animations, they look really cool gear. I saw this guy troll rogue with warglaives, the biggest warglaive I've ever seen. He looks sick. You see a warglaive sitting on a troll's back. It's something to behold. But it's kind of sad that the troll racial. I mean, Blood Fury, the Blood Fury stock up and to the right, man. Blood Fury's having an IPO. Berserking is losing value big time. Yo, Slimy, thank you for the tier 1, my friend. Recognize that that username anywhere, man. How we doing, Slimy? What you up to these days? I was gonna play the new private server, but I think the 2004 client is gonna be painful. Yeah, I'm still gonna dabble for sure. We'll see how it is. Yo, it's truly to see the great OG Lock play HC and level like a god. Thanks for the great content as usual. Yo, thanks, man. Botch special, good to see you. Troll Abyss is oh, that's true. Yo, you're right. Troll Priest is insane. So Troll Priest and Troll Mage. Thing is, Priest can't be Orcs, and neither can Mages. But Troll Priest is super fucking good, man. Super good. Like DPL, like I said. It sounds so fun, and it looks so fun watching Spank play. This Warlock with the Troll Priest. All of his dots are just so much more oppressive if you're a Warlock paired with a Priest, a Troll Priest, right? Because you get curse protection, so your tongues are sticking, and the Mages are just absolutely crying, because now they have 2 curses on them, they spend 2 globals. And then there's also, what is it, 20? It's 20% healing reduction, right? Off the Hex of Weakness. That's a lot, man. When you're talking about all those dots sticking, it just makes those dots feel so much heavier. Hex of Weakness is so good. Absolutely. Especially because DPL has the Mortal Strike effect, right? So that's... It's halfway to 60, like low 40s. That's what they say. I don't believe it anymore, though. I don't believe it. What do they say? 43 is the halfway point? I don't believe it. 48 plus, like that whole section 48 to plus goes by so quick for me. I think it's halfway technically in terms of how much XP you need, but the rate at which you get that XP is different, right? Because once you're living up in 48 plus and you get Songflower and you get Mongoose Spot, you get access to these like S tier grinding spots. I'm talking like Blood Elves in a jar. I'm talking like Satyrs in a jar or Felwood. You get these S tier grinding spots with all your talents, with some gear, with the deeper value for professions like alchemy. You start cruising, man. You start absolutely crushing. Like you're doing levels in a couple hours, even in the 50s. So, even though it might be the halfway point exactly at 42, you know, once you're like 48 plus, and basically once you get to Felwood to the finish line, you're chilling. I was looking through your streams at this lock and noticed 19 to 23 is missing. Oh yeah, I probably just played it offline. That was it. I just record locally if I'm not playing on stream. That's the nice thing about solo. Oh, Swamp of Sorrows, it never gets old. What a great zone. It really has that Diablo ambience. Diablo 5 now. But we'll go to Stoneheart first and see if we can get some potions. Shadow Guard? Yeah, Shadow Guard's nice. Thorn. Buddy. Think I can kill a 42, guys? Probably. 3 points in suppression. This guy might drop a sick green for us. That's pretty much at our level. Let's see. Let's see how they do. See if the boy can do anything with him. Now we have a crocodile. Yikes. Probably fear him if you can. Rock. Yeah. Nah, we're fine. We are fine. Hear this guy. Resist. Again. Resist. Resist. There it is. Oh my Lanza. Finish off this crocodile. Hopefully he's not social with the other crocodile. Voidwalker is able to hold the 3 dots here, the pressing that is. I guess we're towards the tail end of the 30s. We'll get a new rank soon. But, okay, a couple resists. Getting knocked down. Actually kind of bad. I'm gonna potion here so I can, he's not even close to dead, actually. Hold on, we might have to run, actually. Holy fuck, dude. I'm just gonna sack the void and run. Yo, this motherfucker is so strong, actually.
It's too far away.
Damn. Okay, we sacked the void and run. I just don't want the pet to, like, sometimes the pet can mess with me. We have no potion or anything, so if he comes to us... Alright, I think we're good. Having no Hellstone, no potion is a bit scary, though. Let's just get the stone. Let's get another void out first. And I don't have band-aids. I desperately need band-aids, but I need to get through a dust swallow. Have any food? Remind me to buy food when we get there, too.
That's still recharging.
Oh, Slaughter. 6 months at tier 2, brother. It means the absolute world, man. Thank you very much. Some comfy cargo stream. Let's go, bud. Hell yeah, good to have you here, Slaughter. Rest in peace to Grace for days. Zug for days. Can use H in HC mode? No box, no auction house. I can kill him in a second, maybe. Let me just get some potions. I hope they have them in stock. That's what I'm looking like. This is Swamp, but yeah, Swamp is one of my favorite zones. And the main reason why I like it is the red flowers here. I really think it's such a unique look, the Swamp. Imagine this zone without the red flowers. How bad it would look. It wouldn't look bad, it would just look boring, right? It would just look really boring. But these flowers really just add such a nice pop to it. The zone looks so nice. Alright, Stonard is this way. I have no doubt in my mind this bad boy is gonna hit 60. I can like confidently say I really believe he's hitting 60, yeah. I really want this one to hit 60, man. Oh my god, man. That's why people don't use Void, I swear, bro. My Void is so weak. his taunt. He can't even hold between dots, man. My Void Walker, my poor Blueberry. My poor Blueberry, dude. It's not doing much, man. It's not doing much. No Band-Aid, can't cannibalize. I have big bubble. Sweet potion here, man. I actually hate to see it so much. Starting to hurt on shards now. We are 8 up, chat. You ever have those moments in WoW where you're like, man, I really need to get 100 HP. I need to get to 100% HP and mana and just like get my shit together, recollect myself. Let me do that. Time to swap the imp, also do more damage. Oh, I didn't really buy it. I have Succubus. Succubus is what I could be using as well. Just like the protection of the Void Shield, right? The Void Shield is massive.
Fresh meat.
Sora block on my server. Oh, nice. Alright, let's get inside here. Come on, boys. Can we get some blessed runs in the chat one time? I need superior healing potions. There are 2 vendors here that can sell them. This is why Swamp is busted. When you level Ally, there's many reasons why Horde is easier than Alliance for hardcore. Many reasons. Alliance is actually harder in my mind, 100%. This is one of those reasons. It's a real reason. Like, if Alliance has to get superior healing potion, they have to go to Feathermoon's scuffed ass stronghold. Nobody ever goes there, man. It's so far removed. Like, you're not from you're so far away from your like comfy Eastern Kingdom zones. You're in the middle of this dank, wet jungle. You're all the way on the left. You gotta take a boat to get anywhere. Swamp of Sorrows, nice location near Gromgal, very accessible. 2 vendors for potions as well. You hate to see it. This guy doesn't have it. Let me check the other one. Another one up here. Let's see. Come on,
What
baby.
are you looking for?
Damn. 0 for 2,
Safe.
man. 0 for 2. Yeah, I hate to see it. 0 for 2, dude. And you're smashing out the levels? Thanks, man. Horde has more quests and better flight paths. Yeah. Horde is definitely easier. Weapon progression is so much better on Horde.
Hey, for
I
real.
wonder if I can learn anything from this guy.
Have a good
For
one.
the Horde. What do you need?
Someone really stream sniped your bots. Yeah. Yo, it's good to see you still hanging out, Dive. Chilling out here for a little bit. Should we go Sucky for Dive? In Dive's honor? We should. Dive's been here for like an hour and we've only used Void Walker. We're whipping out the old Sucky. And better ratios on Horde too. Alright. Alliance S tier cozy though? Yeah, for sure. On the cozy index, they're top tier. Okay, we need food and water. Don't scuff it, cargos. Don't scuff it. We need food and water badly. How many situations have I said? I've been sitting there with a dick in my hand. I can't even heal. Don't cannibalize because it's a beast. Alright, we're gonna get top shelf food, top shelf water. We're not fucking around. Cured ham steak, moonberry delight. Moonberry delights. 4. Well, I'm even gonna put them on new binds just to incentivize me to consume them.
Strength.
Alright, that's looking good. We'll come back here in a second. Let's dabble. It's Crystal's Quest. Oh, you want to kill the elite? Yeah, we can go back and get revenge, sure. I'm down. If we're fully prepared, we clear out the trash around him, it'll be no problem.
Fresh meat.
Okay, 1 second.
That ability isn't ready.
6 slot baggy on the first mile. Okay. Where was that guy again? He was like right at this fork, I think. On the way in. Go get his gun, shall we? We won't have the void shield though. So, yeah. And no superior healing pots. So, yeah. We should have way higher damage. It'll be full health. We'll clear out the mobs around us. We don't have to juggle too. It'll be good. What do you say is the easiest classic HC class level? Easiest in my mind? I don't know. Because easiest has to factor in fun, right? It has to factor in fun. That's the thing. Like, it has to be a super fun class too. For me. I don't know. It's not purely just difficulty, right? It's about how fun it is, because then you're going to be way more motivated to level and actually hit 60. Some classes really fall off on the fun level in the later levels. So,
Need a target.
alright, where is this guy? Yo, he was right here. Maybe somebody killed him. Oh, look at our succubus. Doing so much damage, man. 93 damage. Oh, it's beautiful. Doing so much damage in our void. And holding more aggro. Don't have to deal with mana issues. Yeah, the suck is great. Let's get this crystal quest. Bottom 3 classes for least. Priest. Oh, you hate to say it because I do love Pallies, but I'm telling you, Pallies, the weapon progression. This is on specifically hardcore. Keep it in mind. It's not overall. Paladins are very fun, but in hardcore, they're not that fun because I love weapons. When I play melee classes, I want to feel like I have a powerful weapon. That's why I do like buying stuff off the auction house. If you guys remember, you guys had to convince me, like, dude, buying stuff on the auction house is scuffed. The weapon progression, 45 plus for Paladin, is non-existent, literally. It feels so bad. It just takes the wind out of your sails, man. So, Pally, Priest. And... I don't know. That's pretty fun. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, some people might say Druid. The thing is, when Druids do insane damage. I remember when Blaze was leveling his hardcore Druid, he was in cat form with Mongoose Elixir on and stuff. Dude, he was destroying my rogue in terms of damage. He was crit is so insane on Feral Druid. I don't think they become that boring. Feral Druid. I mean, the only thing that's kind of boring about them is you have to sit in cat form, right? And you don't really get to like look at cool animations, new weapons, you're just sitting in form the whole time. But your damage is nasty. Alman's using Bonebiter at 58. See, I would have some complaints about that though. Yeah. I mean, I know you can technically do it. I've seen people use Whirlwind Axe towards 60, but it doesn't feel very good. On the Warrior, man, being Ice Barb, getting Thrash Blade, or like the Maradon thing. In the dual wield. The fun disparity is big in my mind between like Pally and Warriors. That's honestly why I feel so bad when somebody dies on a high level Pally. Because it probably took them like 27 days played to get there. And the sheer thought of leveling a Pally like through the 40s again brings terror to a classic Andy's heart. Oh wait, doesn't this guy have a... I thought he sold something good. Talking about Druid? Oh yeah, we were talking about Druid. We were saying how Druid feels really good and powerful. IMO. Even in the 50s and stuff, they do so much damage. Like, the crit on cat form is absurd. Dokken felt that. Yeah, you see how hard Dokken's been going though? Dokken is pretty much my level. And he's playing Pally. He's been pumping levels. He is determined. Dokken's determination to get to 60 is actually kind of inspiring, man. To me. The fact that he's died on what, 2-3 level 50 plus Pallies, and he's more motivated than ever. He's doubling down, putting in like 15 hours a day leveling, going super hard, just determined Just bullheaded, won't give up. That's badass. Honestly. It's easy to just walk away from it and be like, yo, fuck this game mode. It's just stupid. He's actually in good spirits. Pump in his valley, man. Fucking's a beast. I'm playing D&D with him next week. I never played D&D before, but I'm gonna make a character and try it for one day. Do you think Druid is gonna be a highly played class in PvC? I think so, but at the same time, just the whole idea of Druids, I think they're gonna be like kind of soft capped out at a certain level for Druids, because a lot of people are gonna play them for balance. But I think Druid is kind of a hard sell for the average person, right? If you try to explain to them about the class and stuff like, yeah, you can like shapeshift into animal forms, and you can go turn into a bear or a cat or like a manatee or a bird. It's not like the first, you know. Maybe that resonates with some people. I mean, I like Druid, don't get me wrong, but you know, that appeals not to everybody. Being a shapeshifter that turns into animals, so they'll be more popular than classic for sure, but I don't think it's like the most popular class. I think a lot of people have all Druids, not many will main them. Yeah, I could see that. That'll probably be me. I like playing Druid in the arena. I think we'll see hell hunters. Yeah, maybe. The hunters look sick. The big pumpers and maybe look like. What class do you think would be the most popular? See, I don't think anybody knows. If it was just purely TBC fresh and there was no carryover from Classic, you'd probably have more of an idea, right? But I don't think anybody, I mean, you guys predict what do you think the most popular class is going to be? I don't think anybody knows though. Here's why. There's going to be so much carryover in the Classic. There's stuff that's really strong in the Classic meta, but not that strong in the TBC. There's so many people playing Warriors. It's the most popular class by far right now. They definitely take a few steps back, even though Warriors still, you know, is amazing PvP and stuff, but they're definitely not as strong overall in PvC, right? So, but there's so many people, you know, carrying their max geared Warriors in TvC that there still might be a lot of Warriors. There still might be a lot of Warriors. I have no idea. Hunter is like the least played class possibly right now. What do you? I think it is, right? Maybe Druid. Druid and Hunter are some of the least played classes right now. They're probably the bottom two, and they're both very powerful in TBC, so their stock is going to rise. I don't think anybody has any clue how it's going to go. What add-ons are you using for CC timers? I don't know if I am on this, on here. Oh, you're saying on the arena though? Oh, okay. We found him. We found him, guys. We're getting revenge. On TBC, you can use CCs. You see it on the Gladius. The CCs. Lose control, I think is what it's called though. The one that basically puts the icon of the CC in the portrait area, and it'll show like a fist with a kidney shot, it'll show a gouge thing, and it'll show a number on it. I think that's called lose control. There's a lot of add-ons you need for TBC though. Alright, here we go, boys. Moment of truth. What can we use? Let me use a HP 5 potion, armor potion. Let's kill this thing first as well. Blizzard's 30-year celebration video has Illidan from the TBC cinematic in it. TBC confirmed. Is that a new thing? Did that come out today or just today? The 30-year celebration. All right. I don't even know if I want to even have the succubus tank on this guy. I think I'm just gonna go max rank shadow bolts. It's an infinite. It's a full dot run. Yeah, this is probably the play. Get all the dots up, there we go. Spam veer. Sick. Hopefully it doesn't break. Succubus is direct damage. It's a much higher chance of breaking. I do want to use this knife off proc though. Stay max range. Okay. Oh, and he knocks down. Big Monka. Resist. Resist number, there it is. Okay. Corruption back on target. The Hellstone. Got a tap. Need to have enough mana for multiple fears. That's how you get in bad trouble here. When the fear is resisting. My god, I hate this guy so much, guys. I don't know if I can kill him, honestly. Because I need Band-Aid, bro. You need Band-Aid. I don't think we can kill him. I do not think we can kill him. How sad is that? We can't kill him, man. We actually can't kill this rare. How sad is that? This is the saddest thing ever, man. My pet is going to keep him leashed forever, too, so I'm just going to leave it on him and try to run out of reach. I think we need Band-Aid to kill him. Deadass. Wasn't even close to dead. When do you think TDC will drop? I'm guessing summer for the real thing. We'll have a few months of beta. Yo, Tatanka Games, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub, man. 3 months of support. I think you are a world-renowned performer. Everybody, thanks for all the content. I appreciate it, brother. Kind of you say, man. Guard pack, yeah, soon we'll get guard packs. Right into the guards, true. Yeah, guys, I think. Oh shit. I think I'm gonna try to work on some videos for a little bit. I'm running out of steam a little bit earlier than I thought I would. I usually go for about 6. I might be back later though for another stream. I always try. Most oftentimes I lose energy, but I might stream again later. I think I might try to do some videos. I got some TBC stuff I've been meaning to work on as well. One more time, let me check the superior. Come on, baby. No.
For the horde.
But yeah, man. Yo, we have so many people here, guys. Really, thank you so much for the sub support, for watching. Like, really, really, man, from the bottom of my heart. This is the thing that I care most about, you know, career-wise or whatever. I find this thing very rewarding and very fun. It just checks all the boxes for me. So you guys are really like supporting somebody's like main thing that they're hoping to succeed on. So it really is much appreciated. Let me see who's live, and we'll try to pass you off to somebody. There's a ton of people in here, so that is just amazing. Let's pass you off to Silver, guys. I haven't noticed Silver in a while. One second. Bro, thanks again for tuning in, folks, and yo, we'll see you soon, okay? Take care, everybody.
Hey guys, it's finally here, the worst games list. It took me a while to get through this one. It is super long, and I hate that you make me do this every year, but there's a small amount of fun in it. So thank you for watching. Thank you to our sponsors, G Fuel. Grab your tub now. We got a % off discount down below. Thank you so much to G Fuel, who has partnered up with us and really helped us out in this. That was a terrible year, 2020, so that really helped out. And thank you guys, of course, to watching our show, subscribing, telling your friends, and yeah, that was 2020. I guess we'll have to see what's going on in 2021. But I hope you enjoy the video. Check it out.
These are the top 10 worst games of 2020. What up?
Number 10.
Keep it real.
Look out, world! Here comes Tusker!
Crucible.
Usually you can find information about even the earliest of alphas online from games that are like 20 years old. And yet, I can't find a peep about Crucible. Why was the game so lock and key? Well, following the launch, it didn't take long to see why. GameSpot would score the game a 5 out of 10, stating that the only positives they found with the game were the interesting abilities that characters featured, and how the Alpha Hunters mode allowed for solo players to form dynamic alliances. Crucible would launch May 20th, 2020 on PC, and the 21st on Steam platform to a joint resounding dud.
A game so bad, it's not even available to play anymore. You can't find it. It came and it left all in the same year. And not really because it was unworkable, but just because it was so uninspired. And its launch had a bunch of issues like unbalanced gameplay, generic artwork, the monotony of its matches, tedious respawns, ideas not well planned out, and honestly, it never quite caught on.
By the end of 2019, Crucible is still largely a mystery for most people. In fact, at that point, more people know about Amazon's New World than Crucible.
And ultimately, the developers and the publisher gave up. Amazon.
Crucible's ambitious marriage of PvE and PvP has resulted in a whole that's less than the sum of its parts, especially thanks to the awful match pacing and agonizingly slow respawn system. With continued support, it might evolve into something decent, but the underlying issues will take a massive overhaul to remedy.
The characters in combat in Crucible had potential, but it just never came together correctly, and now it is gone before anyone had a chance to play it. Probably saying more about Amazon Gaming Studios than the actual game itself.
For a game with such high-profile developers, Amazon backing it, and the whole hero shooter / mobile style game basically having no hype, no advertisement, no buzz, this was puzzling in 2019 to say the least.
Amazon's supposed first foray into gaming, this action hero arena-like game, we didn't already have enough of those, right? But select from different heroes with different abilities and do objective-based game modes. Wow. Thankfully, it was free to play. Unfortunately, not even that could save it and get a good base of players interested to keep the game going. No marketing, no coverage, and they dropped the ball so hard. There was like 100 to 200 concurrent players playing it on Steam. It was embarrassing. It was worse than the Lawbreaker situation.
At least with Lawbreakers, we have an idea of what the game was trying to be, even if it was a bit over the top and cheesy, and probably too hardcore of a game in general. With Crucible, the innovations that people cite concerning the game, such as the dynamic alliance system and some of the unique champions, aren't even entirely unique.
They quickly moved it back to beta, but then later decided just to, let's just end development entirely. A cautionary tale for Amazon's gaming company. What the hell happened here? Number 9.
But the people at Prisma changed everything. They gave everyone a way out. The Hyperscape. In the Hyperscape, the biggest draw by far is Crown Rush. This is where anyone can become someone.
Hyperscape. A game so bad that they had to start paying players to play the fucking game in the first place. I'm not joking. Ubisoft at one time would pay you $10 to play their fucking game in like a coupon form in this free-to-play battle royale. Oh my god, talk about desperate. Battle royale games have been, this latest gaming fad, and Ubisoft, of course, had to join in when the generic fun, right?
If you get good at Crown Rush, it can change your life. But strange things have been happening lately. Rumors of people getting hurt. Users disappearing from the real world. A darker secret lies at the heart of Hyperscape. And we have to find it.
In this game, though, they did try to innovate a bit with some vertical style of gameplay, the parkour, just tons of building interiors and fighting across the rooftops. It sounded great in theory, but in practice, it was a mess. It was extremely chaotic. It's crappy, unbalanced weapons, weird, uninteresting power-ups, though some of them were good. And it just could have added something cool, but it just didn't do it for us. The world itself, the universe, it's not interesting. It's not a reason to keep coming back. But the biggest offense is that its gameplay is just not fun. We were super excited to try something new, but quickly left this piece of trash behind. You can keep your $10, Ubisoft. No thanks. No thanks, especially if it's a coupon to buy the other crappy games. Nah.
That's what brings us to the edge of the future. To the Hyperscape.
Number 8.
It begins with next-gen player movement powered by NFL next-gen stats. RFID tags in NFL players' shoulder pads chart their every move within inches. And this information now drives all animation in Madden, delivering unique acceleration rates, directional changes, and movement for all players on the field.
Fuck Madden! Number 8. Yes, you heard that right. That's not an error in editing like I did previously. That's number 8 twice. Because fuck Madden and fuck FIFA.
38.
Oh my god!
It's the same.
It's the same fucking faces in different fucking orders, Joe! It's the same fucking faces! Fuck! If you want my Madden rant, go check out my disappointing list where I absolutely fucking lose it, but I refuse to talk more about that game because I also have to fucking mention something worse. Yes, FIFA 21 Legacy is somehow fucking worse than Madden at this point. You see, the legacy part of the FIFA 21 title means that they just literally fucking repackaged the last game, FIFA 20, and sold it again. That is literally what they say in the fucking game's official description. This is how fucking bold EA has gotten. No one, and I mean no one, should ever buy this game. And if you see someone about to buy it, it's your duty to stop them, punch them in the throat, put their wallet back in their fucking pants, and kick them out of the goddamn store.
FIFA 21 Legacy Edition embodies everything that's often levelled at annual sports releases, and it's just plain disrespectful to FIFA's Nintendo player base. There's no way I can recommend purchasing this game.
We cannot let EA get away with this shit! No matter how much you want to play your stupid fucking soccer or football! You know, FIFA is unacceptable. FIFA Legacy is unacceptable. This is why EA Sports is slowly ruining all other sports games. Because sports gamers enable this fucking shit, and I'm taking a stand. Next year, we're doing serious fucking boycotts if things aren't immediately changed for the better.
This complete lack of change is accentuated when looking at the store page for last year's release. FIFA 20 Legacy Edition will feature the same gameplay innovation from FIFA 19, without any new development or significant enhancements. 2 years of reskinning the same game. It's just infuriating. There's nothing that the PS4 and Xbox One FIFAs have introduced over the past couple of years.
Nobody is gonna change this shit except for us. We have to rally together. Be ready for it, EA. We're fucking watching.
If last year's release was borderline insulting, this year's is just plain disgraceful. EA, please do better.
Number 7.
Alright, gentlemen, enough is enough. It's been 10, 11 years since we founded Riot Games with an S. We only make one game. I need new ideas from you guys this year. What do you got?
No, yeah. No, I don't know. I don't have a single original idea. Valorant. You know, Valorant might actually not be that bad of a game, you know, in its gameplay, but I'm putting this fucking game on the list for its predatory, disgusting microtransaction prices. What?
No, I'm not seeing it right. I'm not seeing it right. Hold on. Hold on. My eyes. Hold on. Okay, that's more reasonable, right? So 7,100. You want me to pay $75? I'm gonna uninstall your game. I'm not even going. You want $8? You want $8 for blue, red, and a bunny? You want $8 for blue, bunny, red?
The extremely insane, exuberant prices demanded by the game for simple, digital, fucking worthless skins. At first, I thought it was a joke when they asked $100 fucking for a gun skin. I thought it had to be a goddamn mistake with the most disingenuous supposed discounts. Oh, how fucking generous of you, Riot Games.
Yeah, it's a 11,000 full. Let's just say if there was no discount, right? If there was no discount, 11,000.
Did your boss fart on your head so much that you went out of your mind? But Joe, it's a free-to-play game.
But Joe, it's a free-to-play game.
Oh, OJ's about to get his
Oh,
ass
fuck!
beat.
Hey,
OJ,
no!
you sure?
There you go! Is it free-to-play? Are you gonna charge me $75 for your shit? You want a new Lakers shirt, Joe? Do you like this Lakers shirt?
Yeah.
Is that what you like? Joe, $75!
I was reading chat!
$75, Joe!
I was reading chat. It wasn't me, it was chat. Oh yeah, no, this is really not a good deal.
It's games like these that ruin all the other games. As they say, you know, well, hell, if they're charging people $100 for gun skins and they're fucking buying them, then why don't we charge $37 and it'll be a great fucking deal? I cannot believe the greed and the sheer audacity of this company and just contempt for their cash cows. I mean, player base. It was almost as if they were doing it on purpose to specifically piss me the fuck off because 2 weeks later, they came out with fucking blue! Fucking blue for $50!
Oh, I'm sorry, it's fucking shiny blue! Oh, well, fucking that is... Oh, that's great now!